Hi, I wanted to talk to you today about Classkick and why it is my new favorite teaching tool. So, Classkick has got a lot of options, but one of the most important things to me is that I can see kids in real time doing the assignment. There's a lot of great easy feedback options. The grading's easy. It's easy to make assignments in it. There's a variety of different options that you can use to teach. And finally, it's web-based, so kids can access it on a phone or a tablet or a Chromebook, and it shouldn't cause any problems. There's no software they have to download. All right, so this is by far the best part, is that you can see them in real time. So kids' names in bold tell us that they're in the program. So when you're first having kids sign in, you can identify like, hey, Bob, why are you not signed in yet? Okay, I need to see you sign in. Are you having trouble? It highlights around to show like Amaya is on slide 3. And you can see as they're typing, you can actually see the boxes pop up. And in this case, on this slide, they had to put in some screenshots. So you can see that these two people put in screenshots and this person has not yet done that. Okay. So it's really helpful to be able to see in real time what they're doing and call out the kids who are not doing anything yet. Okay. The feedback is also really helpful with Classkick. This button here is a button that the students can push for a teacher to check their answers. They also have a yellow hand that they can put up if they want help on a slide. I have my kids always, once they finish a slide, raise their hand with this green mark, and that way I know they're ready for me to go through and grade it. Okay, you can write on the slides. So you can see here, like I made a circle because she skipped a question. And also I typed in a box and read a note to that student. Okay, there's also stickers that you can put on. I'll show you that in a moment. You can also put audio comments for students. And it's pretty easy to also record points. So you can see in here these big green numbers. That shows how many points I awarded for that slide. So I put on the sticker and see now it says that 2 out of 2 is her score. And when I go back, now there is this big 2 here. So it shows that I've already graded that particular slide. So it's really quick and easy to make an assignment in Classkick. You can basically, if you save a worksheet you have as a PDF, you can use the image tool and insert that image into Classkick really easily. There's some great drag and drop opportunities. You can put in videos, you can put in multiple choice. And one of my favorite parts is that you can actually edit it while the kids are in it. So you're like, man, I really should have put a link here. Go ahead and put in the link and it'll pop up on everybody's assignment. Or, I made a typo. This needs to be, we're talking about circuit B here, but I forgot to write the word B. So I can go in and write that in on everybody's slide and it pops up immediately. You can also use it like, hey, a lot of people are having trouble on this. Make sure you pay attention to blah, 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 blah. And it'll pop up on everybody's slide, which is also very helpful to give like whole class feedback. It's web-based, so any device should be able to access it. There are, however, some challenges. If you do not have a paid version of the account, kids have to sign back in with exactly the same spelling and spacing, or it'll create a new assignment and they won't see the work they've already completed. You can, as the teacher, you can see that like Bob has 4 assignments that he started, but that's sometimes an issue for kids. Another drawback is that you have to train your kids to always use that raise the hand feature every time they finish a slide. because otherwise, if you ask them to go in and finish something for homework, and it becomes very time consuming for the teacher to figure out, like, has this kid added anything since the last time I looked at it? So you want to train them so that they're always using that raise the hand feature. And that way, when you open Classkick, you can see how many hands you have raised, and you can just look at those assignments a second time. So here I am on Classkick, and you can see my different assignments, and it tells me how many assignments I have to grade or how many hands I have to resolve within an assignment. So, for example, if I open this up, I'll see that it is a board diagram assignment where I have 2 hands I need to resolve. So I go to view work, and I have to pick which class. It's my A period class that I have 2 hands to raise. And then I should be able to scroll down, and I find, all right, here are those 2, and I can quickly grade them. Like, we got the number of neutrons wrong. Oh, I want that to show up in red. I'm going to erase that and try it again. Okay, and she doesn't have enough electrons. A little bit limiting for special ed students because there's no autocorrect for spelling or text prediction that you would get within, like, Microsoft Word or Google Docs. Kids are listed by first name in alphabetical order within Classkick. So it can be a little bit time consuming to take what they scored on the Classkick and transfer it over to the gradebook. And the last one is just a little side note from me. The first time I used this, I was both really excited and extremely frustrated. I was excited because I could help the kids who needed help right there. I didn't have to wait for them to turn it in. But I was extremely frustrated because it became really obvious that a lot of kids were doing nothing. And just be aware of that. When this is the first time you use this, there's no excuse for the kids anymore. And there's going to be a learning curve on their end, like, oh, she can really see that I am doing nothing. I actually have to do something this period. I can't blame it on something else. So if you found this helpful, please give me a thumbs up. And if you would like to find more videos like this, please subscribe.